at it. Now we're going to drink some water. Now we pour it into my mouth. Okay. Yum.
How does it taste like?
It tastes like Skittles.
So you really like it? Yeah. Okay. So how often do you take yogurt powder?
Every day.
How many times a day?
Once.
When do you take it?
Morning?
Before or after breakfast?
After.
After breakfast, ah? Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. Can I say thank you?
Thank you.
That's my sharing for today.
That's my sharing for today. Bye.
Okay. As you can hear, it's definitely not scripted. It's definitely not scripted. Thank you, Abigail, for her sharing. Okay. Okay. Next, right? I would like to invite our speaker for today. She's also a mom. She's a mom to a 9-year-old son, and she has been a Melaleuca customer and coach for more than 6 years. She is none other than our Executive Director too, Joanne Khoo. I'll pass the floor to you, Joanne.
Thank you so much, Adeline, Desmond, and most importantly, thank you to our spokesperson and our Melaleuca ambassador, Abigail. I think everyone just give her a big round of applause. Amazing, amazing. I think that says it all. That is the end of our sessions already, because Abigail have delivered all the important points. and I think the most important thing is when it comes to children, it is always about how enjoyable they find nutrition, how enjoyable they find nutrition. And this is what we want to talk about. We know nutritions are very, very important for children, okay? But we also know children can be really difficult to satisfy and really picky some of the times, okay? So in Melaleuca, right, we give so much thought into making children nutrition, right, something enjoyable. And I think from our ambassador just now, right, from our user, from our Melaleuca nutrition consumer just now, right, you already know how much fun and how enjoyable our nutrition can be in Melaleuca. And today, right, I'm going to take the next 45 minutes to take you through some of the healthy choices that you can find in Melaleuca, and why are they important to your children, and also how to consume them. And we have exciting recipe sharing by some of our customer here in Melaleuca. So we have a very exciting program, and I hope everyone here, right, okay, wait. Okay, and I hope everyone here will pay attention to the program. And when you come in, right, if you're out and you're in again, right, just make sure that your mic is always mute, okay, so that we won't be disturbing. Okay, now going to the children nutrition, okay, and I think everybody is very happy now. The mood is all very high, okay, because of Abby. Okay, so now going to the children nutrition, I just want to take share with you this, okay? We all believe we are what we eat, okay? We really are what we eat. So making good choices is so important. Making good choices is so important in Melaleuca and in your life, okay? So we want to, the next few slides, right, I want to be able to share with you what are some of the important nutrients that you need to know when you're feeding your children. Of course, every nutrients is are important, okay? But the thing is, there are some key nutrients, right, that you need to make sure that is in their daily diet for them to grow, especially really young children, for them to grow and to build a healthy foundation, right, for their immune system, okay? So these are some of the things that you need to look into. These are the 9 must-eat nutrients for your children, okay? We will be recording this session, so you don't have to record. We will be sharing with you. But we also, if you have any questions, you write it down so we can address it later, okay? And the first nutrients that we need to look into, right, is protein, okay? Protein is the foundation of how your child's body builds cell, okay? It helps break food down into energy and fight infections. And it also is a very important nutrient that carry oxygen, okay? So it's really, it is really crucial, right? When we look into our children's daily diet, right? We include things like meat, poultry, and fish, eggs, nuts, beans, dairy products into it, okay? So this protein is number one, okay? And then the second ones are carbohydrates, okay? So carbohydrates is the most important source of energy, and it helps body use fat, okay, and protein to build and to repair tissue, okay? So they are, but the thing is, there are many forms of carbohydrates out there, and sad to say, right, many parents are feeding the wrong carbs to the children because they are concentrated, they are concentrating on the sugary carbo rather than the starchy and the fibrous carbo, okay? So what I'm example of fibrous starchy carbo would be like your natural cereals, your potatoes. These are the natural carbs. So the not so good carbs like the sugary biscuits and all those artificial and processed fast food, right? Those are the not so healthy carbs. Okay, so we need to pay attention to that also. Okay, the third one, right, is fat. It's so important because, right, it is used, right? This used in a child's body, right, to store energy, okay? And then after that, right, it is also very important for brain development. Fats are very important, and you can find fats, right, in whole milk. Try to not give your child those low-fat milk and things like that. Whole milk dairy products are important. Good cooking oils are important. Meat with fats and natural fats from meats are important as well, okay? Then the next one is calcium, okay? Calcium is stored in the bone and the teeth, right, to help the body, right, to help the body build, okay? And also, right, it also very important for blood clotting, and then also building nerves, muscle, and helps heart function as well, okay? So things that are high in calcium includes your milk, your cheese, yogurt, like what Abigail said just now. Egg yolk is so important because I notice some of the children nowadays, right, because of the influence by their parents, they take away the egg yolk when they're eating the egg, because they believe that the egg yolk is not good for them or can create high cholesterol and things like that. It's so important for children to eat egg yolks, okay? Spinach and tofu, things like that, okay? The next one is iron, okay? Iron carries oxygen to all over the body, and some of the food that is iron rich, right, they are listed down as well, like your shellfish. So if we include all these different food type, okay, in category food categories into their diet, right, the children will be less picky, okay? It is sometimes, right, why the children are picky, sometimes is how the parents are eating and how they introduce food to them make them become picky, okay? So we need to be aware of all these important nutrients, and we need to make sure that we involve and we include that in their daily diet. The next one is folates, okay? So it is important for mom to be, and it's also important for kids, okay? B vitamins, folates are usually very important for child's cell development, okay? And these are some of the food that you can find high folates, B vitamins, okay? The last but not least, the next one, right, is fiber, okay? So fiber will regulate the bowel movement, okay? So for kids who are picky, they don't eat too much, they don't eat too much fiber and things like that, you will find that they have problem going to the toilet, and they will have stomach discomfort and easily getting those angin and air in the tummy, okay? So Below, right, are some of the high fiber food. You said whole grain cereals, chickpeas, your lentils, and then kidney beans and seeds and nuts, like things like that. Okay, vitamin A, very, very important, because it will help on the eyesight, okay, and then prevent infections, keep skin healthy, okay. And high vitamin A foods includes carrots, or everyone know, okay, fish oil, spinach, apricots, sweet potato, and then your egg yolk also, okay, again your egg yolk, okay. Vitamin C, the last and but not least one, right, okay, we all know is very important to help in the common cold, fever, and things like that, right. So it builds immune system, puts together our body cell, right, and strengthen the wall of the blood vessels, okay. Also help heal wounds and things like that, and is also very important in helping to build strong bones and teeth, okay. And the high vitamin C food includes your citrus fruits, okay, strawberries, different type of berries, okay, tomatoes and potatoes. So these are some of the food that you should be looking into adding to your kids' daily diet, okay. So there are nine important nutrients that you are looking at. But the thing is, right, when we look into all those food, right, we know it's important, but sometimes, right, it is very difficult for us to feed our children when they refuse to eat, okay. So what else can we do when it comes to bridging the nutrition needs for your children? That means if they are picky eater, or they don't like to eat certain thing, right, how do you supplement those missing nutrients, okay. So today we want to talk about what will be the supplement for it. And then before that, right, we look into the dietary pattern, right, of Malaysian school children, okay. You look at the little boy there, okay, I think a lot can relate, right, because 1 in 10 children, right, okay, in Malaysia, they skip breakfast, okay. That is 10% already. And majority of them, more than 90% of them, right, they prefer snack and fast food over home cooked food, okay. And then after that, right, sad to say 35%, right, hated vegetables. So it is very important now, okay, that when they are young, right, we introduce the fun of eating vegetables and fruits, okay. So this is the statistics, okay, and it's based on a few years back, okay, but I think it didn't change much, okay. And we know how important daily diet, healthy daily diet is, okay. And we want to start everything, right, always with breakfast, okay. Wait, I am trying to mute. Okay, we want to start everything with breakfast, and because it's the most important meal. And why is it so important, especially for kids, right? Because once you have a healthy, balanced breakfast, okay, it will better manage the kids' weight, okay. It will help the kids, right, to take the day on, right, by improving concentrations. It will prevent disease to happen, okay, and it will help the kids, right. Yeah, this is very important. It will help the kids because you start the kids, right, with the right breakfast, right, for the rest of the day, right. It will help the kids to choose healthier to make healthier choices when it comes to eating their lunch and dinner, okay. So what they eat in the morning, right, will determine what they eat in the afternoon and evening as well, okay. So this is important. And of course, with the right nutrients in the morning, right, it will boost metabolism rate and also memory, okay. So this is important. And you can see, right, when a kid have good breakfast, okay, you will see that they will have energy that carry them throughout, okay. And they will have energy to go through the school activities, to play with their friends. Their learning ability become better, their concentration become better, therefore their grades become better, okay. And they will not be so forgetful, okay. And most importantly, right, it will prevent them from feeling tired all the time or sleepy in the class, okay. So important of really having a good breakfast, okay. So we know all this, and then we want to highlight every things that we know, right? Sometimes it's very hard for us to put into action. That means we know it's good, it's important, but somehow or rather, right, the kids now, right, all turn into not liking the fruits and vegetables, taking too much sugar, taking too much salt, processed food. Okay, so so now, right, we need to know why they are choosing that over healthier food. Okay, it's because the fun element of it. It's because to them, right, they always think, okay, someone's mic is not mute. To them, right, they always think that healthy and nutritional foods are boring, okay, or not tasty. Okay, so now we have the best solution for it. Okay, because right, once we give them the better choices, right, it will help them in their growth and in their brain and bone development as well. Okay, so this is some of the research done for people who have proper nutrients in the morning, especially, right, better test score, better behavior. Okay, because what you eat is determining who you are. Yeah, we have a lot of over hyperactive kids, right? When you change their diet, their attitudes and their energy level is different. Okay, their behavior become better. Okay, and we also have many kids with eczema right now. Changing and looking into what they eat, right, is also a big step, right, into helping them cope and resolve the skin problem. Okay, so now, right, we are going to talk about Abigail's, our ambassador favorite nutritional products from Meluka. It's called the Koala Power Shakeables. Okay, it is perfectly prepared for kids, right, to have in the morning or even after as a after school snacks. Okay, comes with really creamy chocolate flavor. Okay, creamy milk chocolate flavor that I think no kids will say no to, and now they really can enjoy all the nutrients, right, without having to worry about chewing or taking vitamins. Okay, so, and it's very important, is gluten free. Okay, and it's balanced nutrition support for kids of all ages. Okay, you can start as early as 1.5 years old or 2 years old onwards. Okay, all the way, right, to 14 years old. Okay, to use it as a nutritional support. Okay, and we also have many pregnant mummy who sometimes will lose appetite in during their pregnancy, especially the first trimester. What they do is they take the shakeables because it has got many good nutrients. Okay, the shakeables is one of the kids product, right, that is powered by the oligo technology. Okay, and the oligo technology, okay, need to mute the mic. Okay, so the oligo technology, right, is a patented technology from Meluka that ensure, right, the delivering of minerals, right, and absorptions of minerals are higher than any other brands in the market. Okay, with the oligo technology, this shakeable milk powder, right, delivers 22 different vitamins and minerals to our kids' tummy. Okay, and also together, right, with good source of protein and fiber. So in fact, right, every serving that you get, right, you give to your child, right, okay, contain 9 grams of protein and 3 grams of natural fiber. So this is so important. This is like one thing solve all problem. Okay, but we are not asking everyone, right, to just give shakeables to your kids. It is advisable, right, to take together with your breakfast. Okay, that means if you have some light breakfast and you can take this as a complement, additional things to the breakfast. In case that you want to have it as a in between snack, right, between when they come back from school around 3 o'clock to dinner, right, they're already very hungry, you can also let them drink as snack. Okay, during the tea time between 3 to 4 o'clock. So this will be the good time. And some of the mummies that I know, right, give it to them, give it to their children, right, around before they sleep. Okay, before they sleep, when they are still craving for the milk. Okay, the night milk. Okay, so because of the oligo technology, and we deliver these nutrients, right? Like how nature is delivering the nutrients to our body. We make sure there is 10 times more available for absorptions and 4 times better absorptions through the intestinal wall. This is so important, okay? And then when the kids consume the shakeables, right, and digest the minerals and vitamins, right, it is these formulations, right, will protect the antioxidant vitamins up to 5 times better than the leading brands outside, okay? And this is the chart of how we are providing your children, right? Okay, how we are providing your children with the daily supplement needs that they want. And you see the 2 to 4 years old and the 4 to years old and above, like these are all the vitamins that you can get. And the percentage means, right, how many percent does the shakeable meets, okay, the demand of the daily needs for the children of that age. Example, like 100% needs, right, is met through 2 serving of shakeables for the 2 years old to 4 years old, and also 100% value met, right, okay, for the 4 years old and above. Okay, so this is the chart that we have done the research on, and is it is based on 2 servings, okay, per day. Okay, and we want to remember, we say the one of the way to make sure kids, right, will enjoy the nutrients, right, is first we make it very tasty, so kids love it now. And we also make it a way, right, that we want the mummies, right, to be very creative in creating all these different recipe. This is a recipe, you can snapshot this recipe. This is a recipe shared by the company, and is making a chocolate biscuit cake using the Melaleuca Kuala Lumpur shakeables. Okay, so what you need to do is just 3 to 5 scoop of shakeables powder, and then a packet of Mary biscuit, and then butter and condensed milk. Okay, so these are the steps. You melt the butter in the pan, low heat, and then put in the condensed milk, stir well, okay, and then add in the chocolate powder, shakeables powder, right, and make sure that you mix well all together. Crush the biscuit, stir in the biscuit, right, even to make sure that all the biscuits are evenly coated, okay, and transfer it into a container. Lever it up, press it down to make sure there is no air gaps, right, and then allow it to cool and harden, right, and then you can put in the fridge for 4 hours. Ta-da! Then you become a very delicious cake. Okay, so very easy to do, and it is also very nutritious, very good, right, for those kids who are picky and who are in transition between milk to shakeables, right? So you want them to get used to the taste. This is one of the way. And I want to share a little bit more, right, on how the mummies in our group, right, have used shakeables and see great result on their children. Okay, so you see on the screen, right, on the screen, okay, this is Heta. This is my personal customer, and she has been a customer in Melaleuca for more than 6 years already. Okay, and you see, right, the son, right, one of the reasons why she enrolled to Melaleuca is she was looking for something for her son, okay, some nutritional supplements that she can give to the son, right, to actually help the son to become stronger, because her son, right, used to get really bad asthma, and then bad coughing, right, almost every month, right, needs to go to the doctor, okay, and he was really skinny because of the coughing. He refused to eat, so his appetite really very low, and he started Melaleuca Kuala Lumpur shakeables when he was 4 years old now, okay, 4 years old before, okay, 4 years old before, and since then, right, okay, all the way to 9 years old, 5 years already consuming the Melaleuca shakeables, okay, and you can see, right, okay, someone's mic is on. Wait, I need everyone to make sure that you mute your mic, okay, and you can see, right, because she changed it already, right, so now he hardly gets sick compared to those nightmares they already said, okay, and after that progressing when he gets older, right, introduce the probiotic, which is our yogurt powder, to him, and then after that, right, seems to have more appetite, still skinny because it will need time, right, but very, very healthy. Okay, so this is another mummy. This little boy you see in the picture, right, he's not even 2 years old yet. You see how tall he is. Okay, he has the mummy was saying that he hasn't even turned 2. Okay, but he looks like a 3 years old kid. Okay, even though the mummy say he takes on the mummy's height, okay, but the mummy truly believes that the chocolate milk drinks, right, is making him grow very strong and very well. Okay, so these are some, and this one is in Chinese, but let me translate to you. You can see this is a sharing from our customer Kai Ling. Okay, so the daughter, right, is 3 years old, and then after 4 months of 3 years old is very skinny, no appetite, and always low energy, right? Okay, after 4 months, this is 4 months, right, of consuming the shakeables and also the yogurt powder. Okay, because of this, right, she regained her appetite to eat, and then the yellow color skin become fairer, you know, energy level become higher, and then you can see right now become chubbier. Okay, this is actually what the mummies all want to know. Okay, and also want to achieve. This is our dream now, that the kids will want to eat again, right? This is supplement. We are supplementing this so that your kids, right, will develop healthy choices of appetites. Okay, so they won't want to crave for sugars and other snacks. Okay, they will fall in love in natural and healthy food. Okay, so this is where we start, okay, with the right nutritions. Okay, so this is some of the testimony. And then I want to share with you another of my personal customer is Michelle. If you follow us in our first sharing and essential oil, she has 2 sons, okay, and the elder son, 5 years old, used to be really sickly. Okay, so every 2 weeks, right, will fall sick. Every 2 weeks will fall sick. We'll have to go and pick him up from the daycare, and then after that, right, in and out of the hospital and visit the doctor, right, fever, runny nose all the time, right, since 6 months old. Okay, and after that he changed to the shakeables. Right now he's already 5. Last year he was 5. Now he's already 6 years old, right, and because he started really young, so there is no transition. They don't even let the kids take Milo, things like Milo and things like that, because once you tasted those sugary stuff, right, it's very difficult for them to transition. So you probably need some time, right, for the kids to get used to it. But she becomes so creative in making different things for her children to fall in love, right, with the shakeables. So these are 2 of the recipe that she shared with us. So it's really very easy to make using avocado, okay, and then half avocado, 2 teaspoons of shakeables powder, and then some natural nut butters. Okay, so I think if you don't have nut butters, you can have butters, and then you can separately put some nuts in it. Okay, so what it does, right, you mix it all together, it becomes a jam. It's like a bread spread. Okay, so you know, last time when we were young, we don't have shakeables, we used to eat the Milo powder. Okay, and it's actually just loaded with sugars. Okay, so now, right, you can really make healthy bread spread, right, for your children with the shakeables and a little bit of extra ingredients. And another thing that she shared with us, right, okay, is the using the shakeables milkshake. Okay, make it into shake it, okay, and then make it into popsicle. Okay, really cute popsicle. I think every children, when they see this, right, no matter how old they are, they will fall in love. Okay, and this is again some of the recipe that you can look into, right, in helping your kids transition from or weaning off the milk. Okay, Esther, wait, I need to mute your mic. Okay, so make sure that all your mic is muted. Okay, so this is another recipe that you can try. Okay, just now, right, that is for shakeables, and we will have 2 more sharing on shakeables later on, okay, live recipe sharing. But now, right, gets to the second products that our ambassador mentioned just now, that is really important, because shakeables with the nutrients and everything, right, will help the kids to grow, okay, the whole body to grow, especially giving them an opportunity, right, to have better brain development as well, because breakfast is healthy breakfast allowed them to do that, okay. The second thing, right, is our second brain, okay, which is our gut, okay. Good intestinal bacteria, which is probiotic, right, okay. It actually affect very a very big part of our guts, and our guts, right, affect our brain, okay. So short, say to cut it short, right, is when our children have happy tummy, okay, they will have happy brain as well. And we all know, right, because mummies and daddies and parents all around the world, right, one thing they want to make sure is how well the kids' brain is developing together with their body. Okay, so when you want your kids to be smarter, to be better in absorbing information and things like that, right, making sure that their tummy is in a good health, right, is important. Okay, so now we look into what is so important, and why we need the probiotics and good bacteria, right, in our body. Okay, first, it builds and maintains healthy digestive system. Okay, and healthy digestive system, right, will create and support good immunity. Okay, and it will also be all these good bacteria in our guts, right, will also boost absorptions of nutrients. Okay, and then and that will make sure, right, whatever they take in, when the good things they take in, right, they will absorb. Okay, so we always say, no matter what you give to the children, first thing, right, you have to make sure that they have probiotic first, because good gut digestive health, right, will make sure that whatever you give to them next, right, it is absorbed into our body. And it's also replenish the natural balance, right, of good flora in our digestive tract, okay, like in our intestine, right, okay. So giving them probiotic, right, will make sure that they will have a healthy community of good bacteria staying alive, right, in the intestine, okay, so that it will continue to give us good gut health. Okay, and then it will also protect against occasional digestive upset, like your stomach ache, your diarrhea. Okay, so because of all these good bacteria, we will be able to fight and prevent those kind of situations. Okay, so and you will notice, right, for those people who do not have a good flora or probiotic in their system, right, you will see that they will have indigestions problem. You see children, right, that is no appetite because they feel bloated all the time, and children not being able to go to the toilet. Okay, and when they cannot go to the toilet, they always complain that they have stomach ache, and they are not they couldn't sleep at night, you know, and then after that, right, they feel bloated, and they have no energy to do anything. So these are some of the things that you can notice if the children, right, do not have good balanced flora in their intestinal health. Okay, so the next one, right, it is also very important that when we feed the children probiotic, which is the good bacteria, we also provide them with prebiotic. Okay, so this is prebiotic is simply put, it is the food and for the probiotic. It creates an environment, right, where the probiotics will be able to grow and expand. Okay, and to continue to stay healthy in our body. Okay, so prebiotic is that. Okay, and this is the products that's the fun products, right, that we put all these incredible probiotics into it. Okay, and it's called the Colapau yogurt powder, and it comes in a sachet. In one box has 30 sachets, right? Okay, and in one sachet, right, you will find 6 strings of probiotics and dietary fiber. So you can actually have fiber inside, right, for you to be able, right, to to deliver the probiotics and to actually go into the intestine and do the things that it needs to do. And it comes with a very delicious yogurt powder, and like how Abigail put it just now, like my son also take it from, I think from he was very young, and he's 9 years old now. He's for many years already. And what they do is you don't even have to tell them. It is a lifestyle for them already. They will go on and take a scissors and pour into the mouth. Okay, it tastes really like a little bit citrusy and like yogurt tasting, and then little bit savory taste. Okay, but it is very nice for the kids to take. Okay, and this is for children age 1 and above. Okay, and for children that is so young, maybe 1 year old, right? If you don't want them to pour the whole pack into the mouth because the powder, and when it's too dry, right, it might choke them. Okay, so what you can do is you can actually pour it into like a glass, like a small glass of juice, okay, and feed it to them. Okay, so mix it and then feed it to them. Remember, whatever that you pour it into cannot be hot. Okay, it must be at least room temperature, preferably, right, is chilled. Okay, so it's like a little bit of like some chilled juice, right? You can mix it and you can feed to the 1 year old. Okay, if they're slightly younger, like 3-4 years old, right, you can give them half the packet onto the spoon and feed them first. Okay, and then after that, let the other half, right, for them to hold and learn how to pour. Because if it's the whole packet, right, and if they're too young, right, when they pour and they cannot swallow all, right, it will be all messy, and it might be hazardous to them also. So you pour half into the spoon, feed them, and the remaining half, little bit, right, you can let them try to do it so that they will learn. Okay, so this is something that you can do as well. Okay, so in the yogurt powder, we have 6 strains of probiotics. I'm not going to even try to pronounce all the names of these probiotics, okay, but it's very important for you, right, to know that each probiotics, right, has their own functions. Okay, and beside the 6 strains of probiotics, we also have the benzyme, okay, and the nutrus. Okay, those are banana. The benzyme is banana enzyme, and the nutrus is actually a source of natural fiber. Okay, so the 6 different strands of probiotics, right, give us support in digestive and bowel movement, regulate the immune system, and also keep harmful organisms away from us. Okay, and then after that, some of them also support liver function, and then maintain balance in our stomach, acid balance in our stomach. Okay, and then the next one, right, relieve occasional gassy and buang angin, we say lah, so that you don't feel like bloated and things like that. Okay, and then the next one also, right, will ease digestions, boost immune system, right, and also reduce allergy response. Okay, this is one thing that I want to talk about. If you have children, right, that has got allergy problem, like sometimes they have sinus problem, eczema problems, and are very easily to get diarrhea and things like that, right? It is very important for you to start them with yogurt powder, because, right, their sensitivity to the food sometimes is the cause of the allergy. Okay, so if we can boost the strengthen the stomach, right, that means, right, they will have better protection, right, against allergens, like food allergens. That means they are least sensitive to whatever food that you eat. So this one, right, you can build. You know, some people will say, oh, my son is born with allergy with eggs and things like that. Okay, and we notice, right, if we with the right nutrition and the probiotics, right, actually the children can grow into not being allergic to eggs and specific things. Okay, so this is important. Okay, and the last one, right, is it's to strengthen the intestinal lining. Okay, and with that, right, strengthen the immune system as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, just now I was saying the benzyme, right, is banana enzyme. Okay, and good bacteria that is help relieve constipations. And then after that, the last one is the soluble fiber that promote the growth of good bacteria in our intestinal tract. Okay, so it's suitable for 1 year old and above, and then you take it 1 sachet a day. Is more than enough. Okay, 1 sachet a day. But on the day that maybe your children has diarrhea or really stomach upset, right, you can actually give up to 2 sachets. It's okay. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about, right, is another fun nutritional choice, okay, that you can give to your children is the Koala Pow fruits and nuts cereal. Okay, it contains 16 different delivers 16 different multivitamins and minerals that the children needs, right? Okay, in a very tasty nuts and dry fruits cereal, and 11 types of muesli and dry fruits, right? Contain of your oats lah, your raisins lah, cranberries lah. When you hear, right, it becomes really very tasty. Okay, papaya lah, your corn lah, almond lah, brown rice crisp ball lah, and then other exciting ingredients including honey and maple syrup and things like that. Okay, so with this, right, with the oats and everything, right, you can have fair share of carbohydrates in there as well. Okay, so this is something that I did. It was really very simple. I have 2 packets of Koala Pow. I personally like it a lot also. I have 2 packets of the cereal at home, and then I have leftover some apples, right? Okay, so what I did was to cut some apples, okay, and then sprinkle the Koala Pow nuts on it, and drizzle some honey, okay, natural honey on it, and then it becomes a very tasty snacks. You can feed it to your children when in the afternoon when they will ask for potato chips or ask for something to eat, right? You can cut them some fruits, and then after that put this crunchy nuts on it. Okay, so all these recipes that when I'm sharing, right, if you like it, right, you can comment on the chat so that we know that you like it. Okay, and I hope that you will go and try it and let us know how much your children is enjoying this. I have some customer, when we share this, right, they try it at home and they say the children like it, and the children are taking this in the morning. So this is another this is another things that is good for your kids. Okay, so there are other healthy options as well in Maluka that is suitable for your children. Okay, and like what Abigail mentioned just now, right, the deep water omega-3, really very good. I'm not going into details for it because we are going to have a different day, right, to share with this fish oil and the other products. Okay, yeah, Abigail takes all of this. Okay, so yes, it's proven already, kids friendly and kids love it, and my son love here, right, everything here. Okay, the deep water omega-3, okay, the deep water omega-3 is really good, okay, because very high DHA for children's eye, okay, and also brain development. And this deep water omega-3 is also very good for pregnant mommy. Okay, and if your child or if your children are too young to take the capsule, right, okay, what you can do is you can cut it. Okay, you can cut it and add it into mix it into their food, right, and then after that feed to them. Okay, and I think Abigail is this Adeline, I think cut and squeeze to the just bite and swallow. Yeah, yep. She's a different kind of kids. Okay, she's very one of a kind one, really solid. Okay, yeah. So just because I think it's not very fishy smell. Okay, because my son, right, I just squeeze it into some of his food, right, and then he will take it. Okay, and I also feed it to my other son. Okay, I have one 9-year-old son and I have a 15-year-old dog. Okay, he's my other son. My dog take deep water omega-3 for several years already, and I don't buy the pet supplement. My dog take the Phytomega from before deep water omega-3, he takes Phytomega, it takes Provex, it takes the fortify. Okay, so now with the deep water omega-3, I'm feeding my dog with this, and you will be able to see, right, it really boosts their immune system, and the fur is nicer. Okay, so if you have pets at home, right, you can actually feed them the deep water omega-3, and adult can take it as well, because like I said, it's really very good for children's eyes and the brain development, and for adult as well. Okay, because it's the DHA. Okay, and now, right, with all the children, right, like always on the E-class, because of the MCO, right, their eyes are always very tired. So it's good, it's important for them. And we have another one that is the NutraView. Okay, NutraView is suitable for children as well. If you have children, maybe in a week, right, you can let them drink up to 3 to 4 packs. Okay, so you don't have to let them drink every day. Okay, and the next thing, right, is OxyCore. OxyCore is a product, a sachet liquid form, right, that is packaged, right, to deliver traditional solutions, right, to cough and lung health. Okay, because we know with this MCO, everyone is very concerned about their lung, you know, and children especially very easily affected. And when they are always sleeping in the aircon room and things like that, right? Okay, so it's important to make sure that their lung is protected, and the throat, the throat, everything, right, is protected. So I give my son 3 packets in a week. Okay, I don't want him to taste it because he loves the taste. Because he really loves the taste, I only give him like 3 to 4 packets in a week. Okay, so it's good because it's snow pear, double boil with red dates and a lot of other ingredients that is really healthy for the lung. And all these ingredients are natural ingredients. Okay, it's just as though you are double boiling the snow pear and feeding this liquid to your children. So is that. Okay, and when they have like sore throat, when they are at home and they are always playing and things like that, and they forget to drink water, right, this OxyCore will be the one of the best solution. Okay, and I myself, because I have Zoom meeting and presentation almost every day, and our throat actually gets really dry, and I take this every day. I take this every night, and it really helps. The next morning you feel different. Okay, and later on we're gonna have someone to share about this. And the next 2, right, is also healthier choice of snacks, right, for your children, and it's on limited time only. So I think if you want, right, grab as much as you can. Okay, because it's the blueberry vanilla and also the mango coconut. So these are dry fruits and nuts, right, are put together in a snack format, right, so that the kids can enjoy. So it's better than you giving the kids potato chips or fries and things like that. The next one, right, is delivering electrolytes to the kids and the adult's body. Okay, making sure that the cell is active, and making sure that the body is not dehydrated, you know. So very good when kids have diarrhea, you know, they get dehydrated, and when the kids have fever also, you know, they need to replenish the water and the electrolytes in their body to keep the cell active, right? So this is something that you can give 1 sachet into 600 ml of water. Okay, so a lot of the customer here has been using this on their children. Okay, so now, right, I want to invite one of our mommy shopper, right, for, I think she has been shopping here for 3 years already. Katrina, are you here? Katrina?
Yes.
Yeah, are you here?
Hi.
So I just want you to do a short sharing about OxyCore, because you were one of the first few people to tell me about OxyCore. Okay, because you use it way before anyone in Malaysia use it. Okay, so you share a very short sharing about how you got to know OxyCore and how it helped your kids. Okay.
Actually, my son, right, I have 3. Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Katrina, and because I am a mother of 3, right, so one of my kids, he's a boy, and he is 3 years old now. He always get this chesty cough very easily whenever he takes too much, you know, ice or cold food. Yeah, so I noticed that it's quite bad, especially at night. So at night he could be coughing for 1 hour without stop. So it got me quite worried. And then of course now I'm controlling him on such things. And then every time if he sees doctor for his cough, right, then doctor would recommend some cough syrup. Okay, and I do notice, right, if he takes slightly not so high mg of cough syrup, his cough still persists. And I noticed there's one time which is quite bad, is during this year Chinese New Year, right? His cough is quite bad, and then after he finished one cough syrup, one bottle, right, and he still couldn't recover. So it's that bad. I know usually chesty cough is quite long time to recover, but as a mother, I'm quite worried. And then there are a lot of people say that if you take too much this cough medicine, is not too good for our kids also. So I got to know a friend from Meluka, China. Okay, so she WeChat with me, and then as we were just talking at that time, I was going to travel to Guangzhou before all this virus happening, right? Okay, before all this, then she told me that this Oxycor is very good for lungs, and kids can take it also. So from then onwards, I bought two boxes of Oxycor, and surprisingly, right, after he took 3 sachets, right, his cough is almost fully recovered. Okay, so I'm always a very busy mother. Yeah, I'm always a busy mother. It's not like I'm going to religiously every week boil liang sui and all that for them one. So I'm not that hardworking. I mean, I do boil, but it's not on a weekly basis. So I think this is very convenient, and for him, right? I mean, at night when they are coughing and all that, they don't know what is happening in their body. So it got me very worried. But after taking Oxycor, right, his cough really like suddenly recovered. Okay, and then from then onwards, I'm also very happy that Meluka Malaysia also launched this Oxycor, and I'm giving him Oxycor 2 to 3 days, one sachet, just to prevent him, from getting the cough again. So I'm very happy and glad that Meluka Malaysia has this Oxycor. If not, I don't know how to hunt for it anymore, because when I was in China, I just bought 2 boxes, and it's not a lot, 2 boxes. And for I think now for this season, right, this COVID-19, if the school is reopened and everything, it's also good to protect our kids with Oxycor, because it can help the kids, right, to repair the lung cells and everything. Okay, so that's all for my sharing, Joanne.
Thank you so much. That was a quick one, but it's really impactful because I got to know about this Oxycor, right, from her sharing when she told me that she's going to China to get that products. Okay, and right after she came back from China, and we launched Oxycor in Malaysia. So it's really it's really right timing. Okay, and we are very blessed because now it's in our market, and then we will be able to use this to help all the children that needs it. Okay, so the next one, right, that I want to invite, right, is another wellness sharing. Okay, this is our director Tri Joey Ma, who is also a Meluka customer since 2016. Okay, and she is someone who really loves the products, and she's a mother of 3, and she's constantly thinking of different ways to make sure that the children is eating healthily and having fun eating and enjoying their food. Okay, and she came up with many different recipes herself, and today, right, we want to invite Joey is online, and to share with us one of the recipe that she created, right, using the shakeables, Kuala Pao shakeables, and some of the other products in Meluka, right, for her children to enjoy. Okay, so Joey, are you online? Joey, are you online? Wait, let me just check. Joey, are you online? Can the rest of the people hear me? Everyone else
Yes,
can
can
right?
hear you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Joey, yes, you are online finally. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I thought my mic was mute. Okay, Joey, you are online, right?
Yeah, can you hear me?
It's very soft.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yeah.
now?
You have to talk
Okay.
louder.
Okay, can you hear me more clearly now?
Yes. Okay, good.
So,
Yeah, you can start now, Joey.
Hello.
Joey, you can start now.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi. Thank you for having me today. Today, I'd like to share with you, as you can see on the screen, is the shakeables and chocolate smoothies that I have created for my little daughter. That little daughter in the picture is one of my favorite tester for all the medical products that I tried so far. So today I'm going to try it with the chocolate shakeables and also the Etain bar. I have a lot of Etain chocolate caramel nuts in my house. So no one's actually eat it. It's very soft, is it?
Yeah, you have to, because you're very far away from the thing. And are you on the highest volume?
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay, I'm sorry, I think something on my Bluetooth. Okay, so this is one of the new recipe that I tried a few days ago, and I'm glad that my little girl, my second daughter, who is 4 years old right now, is my best tester to know whether the product is good or not. You can see how enjoyable she is drinking this drink. Okay, before I tried this recipe, I was actually inspired by one of the McDonald's recipe, which is the chocolate Oreo. Oreo ice cream, and now during MCO we cannot go out, we cannot get that, so I use this instead. So I use one spoonful of Kuala Lumpur shaker balls, and I use 1 bar of Etain chocolate caramel nuts. Of course, the caramel nuts you need to slice it off a little bit. If you are not using ice, right, to make it as a smoothie, as a normal drink, you can use about to 350 ml of water. If you want to add a few cubes of ice, you can use 250 ml of water. Then when you blend it out together until everything is dissolved together, it will come to 1.5 cup, which is enough for my 3 little kids to drink it together. So the taste of the drink is like Oreo ice cream, vanilla ice cream. It's quite creamy. If you did not like water, you can actually add some other option like yogurt, or maybe you can add milk to make it more creamier. So this will be more yummier for the kids also. Besides of this recipe, I do actually try other recipes like avocado with chocolate shakeables, banana with chocolate shakeables, and also I do use chocolate shakeables to these Kuala Lumpur shakeables to do even cupcakes for my kids. I will start to do all the chocolates inside the recipe with chocolate shakeable. Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the easy recipe, because my kids, right, when they were young, especially the little girl in the picture, this little girl of mine is an 8 months old birth girl. She's just weighed about.
Okay. I think someone, Felicia, I think you need to mute your mic. Joey, are you here?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
I'm here. Okay. Let me continue about my testimony. Okay, this girl
Right.
of mine who is in the picture, she's 4 years old. She was born at 32 weeks at 1.8 kg only. It has been quite a worry for me, for her as a premature, and I'm very scared that she don't get enough nutrition. Okay, from the day that I start to breastfeed, I actually start my day with Kuala Lumpur shakeables also. Okay, so after when she get older, and I have another son that is a 3 years gap, all of us will have Kuala Lumpur shakeables on the breakfast table together. So I will be making three cups together. Myself 1, my daughter, and my son. So slowly I will convert from the formula milk into Kuala Lumpur shakeables. I don't actually put everything in one first. I will actually ratio the formula milk and the shakeables together, slowly with all these recipes together, day by day. And until today, they will drink only Kuala Lumpur shakeables with no worries. And if every morning they don't have this chocolate, they will jump on top of the roof, and they will shout on top of their lungs if this is out of stock. So my house is that I will never run away from having Kuala Lumpur shakeables the stock. Okay, I always have this, I always buy this. Those people who know me, I really go crazy all the way to get this lah, no matter what. Okay, so on top of this, I actually, my third child, throughout that third child after these 2 kids, right, I have another little baby. She's 1 year old right now, 1 to 2 years old right now. I did took the koala paw shakeable during my pregnancy too, because I do not know what to drink. Because I am the person that I cannot drink maternity milk powder at all. Those brands outside, there's those commercial brands, you name it lah. Even Dutch Lady normal milk powder also I cannot take one. I cannot intake those. So the only milk that I can take intake is koala paw shakeables. I will take it in the morning. I will take it whenever I'm hungry. I'll take it even for my supper, especially when during midnight when you wake up, you feel hungry. This is my drink. Okay, I replace all my fresh milk into this. Yeah, so yeah, if children can drink it, why not a pregnant lady, right? Actually, it is no harm, totally no harm. I even take like 2 to 3 scoops, like nobody, like just scoop and scoop and scoop lah. Because when you're pregnant, you have this craving, then you have this gassy stomach, then you have this vomiting feeling. I tell you, it's so horrible all over the place, right? So shakeables is really my on-the-go drink. I even bring it out with me. And whenever I go, I just get water and just shake it and drink it on the spot. And so does the koala paw cereal. When it first launched, right, I'm the one that go crazy and buy and during convention time. And this was actually my on-the-go snacks also. Whenever I go out during my pregnancy, that I have to go shopping, I have to go and meet people, I have to just do my activities out there. So the koala paw cereal is one of my snacks. I'll just open it and munch all the way lah. Whenever I feel hungry, I cannot find food. So it's very incredible that all the kids' nutrition products have helped me a lot, especially for my children. They have influenza last year. They have very bad influenza that they have to stay in the hospital for about 1.5 weeks. And the recovery was very, it's not getting slow because we are staying in the hospital. We got so infected. I really don't know what to do. So what I keep in mind is that they must drink their koala paw shakeables whenever they do not have appetite. They will drink their sustain throughout the day whenever they feel hydrated. And I will chuck them with the koala paw's yogurt powder, and myself too. I will drink all together with them. So we were like having a little Melaleuca mini market in the hospital. So everyone was actually asking us why we drink all these things also. So it's actually very helpful, and the recovery got faster. And my children does not even go back to the hospital for any more checkup after that. They are all healthy. And it does save me a lot, especially my daughter. This daughter in the picture, she had eczema during her birth time, and it saved me a lot that I do not need to even go to see the eczema doctor. And she's the healthiest of all, and she's the one that her teeth, right, will grow very fast. Even when she was 2 years old, her teeth is all grown up already. So when I had influenza time and I went to the doctor was very surprised how come my daughter's teeth is like a shark. You know, she has all these sharp teeth and very well-grown teeth. And she was asking me also, and then I just keep my quiet. And she saw what I eat, then I just share some with her, saying it's very good, continue to give it to your kids. So all my 3 kids have started koala paw since they're 3 years old. And my second daughter, my youngest daughter, she started to start by these few days. I wanted her to try again because she's actually aiming her. She do not want to drink her formula milk. She want to drink her brother sister's milk instead. So I'm very happy that these koala paw shakeables have give so much benefits to my kids, and I do not need to worry anymore as a mommy of 3. Thank you so much for having me today. Thank you.
Thank you, Joey, for your sharing. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, I think everyone with 3 kids, right, will feel. Even with 1 kid, we'll feel the pressure of when the kids are not well and things like that. So it's really important for us to have the helper, and this helper now, right, come in the form of chocolate milk and yogurt powder. Okay, so now, right, the next person that we want to invite is actually one of we call her the chef May, okay, because like she is very creative in her recipe. She always create new recipe using Melaleuca products, even though her boys, right, her 2 boys are really grown up already, okay, but she has continued to develop different recipe using the koala paw shakeables for her customer, okay, for her customer to try. So now we want to invite Director 5 Maitri, who is a customer with Melaleuca Shopping Club since 2018, right, to share with us her recipe from the children's nutrition. May, are you here?
Yes, hi. Can you hear me, Joanne?
Yes, we
Hi,
are. You're all prepared.
Good afternoon, everyone. Selamat Hari Raya to our Muslim customers who are tuning in today.
Okay,
Very happy.
sorry, May, sorry. Can I ask everyone, right? Because May is doing a cooking demo. So if you want to see the cooking demo, you go to the screen where there's a small box, right? You have to look for May's window, and you have to click on May, right? And so that her window become big and the slide becomes small. Okay, so you need to click on that so that you can see her in the big window. Yeah. So I hope everyone gets it. Okay, so May, you can start now.
Can you hear me, Joanne?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure everyone hears me. Well, today I'm very happy to be able to share one of my recipe. Actually, this is it's just a pancake recipe, which I think a lot of mommies already know how to make pancake. But I personally, I love to play around with my food, you know, and to make today, I'm going to share with you my recipe on how to make lollipop pancake, shakeable lollipop pancake. So as I mentioned, I like to play with my recipe. So today I'm going to start by introducing the ingredient for the recipe. Basically, we will have, I'm just going to combine the ingredient as I introduce here. Okay, so firstly, we will have 2 cups of flour, okay? And then 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can actually replace this with honey. Okay, it brings out the flavor in the pancake. So it's sugar, okay? So common ingredients, okay? Hope you can see, right? Okay. Then next is, okay, we have 3 eggs. Okay.
May, I think your Wi-Fi is lagging.
This is a very simple ingredient where you can just wake up and. Hear me now?
It's
now?
lagging. It's lagging.
It's
just
lagging.
Yeah,
just
it's
give
lagging.
me a minute. Give me a minute.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. This is this is commercial break. It's lagging. Maybe it's because it's far away from your Wi-Fi. Okay. Can
you hear me now?
Yeah, can. We will share the recipe.
Okay,
later.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So So this is So once you combine already, okay, add in. What I have here is 2 cups of milk, fresh milk. Okay. So add in bit by bit. But some flour that you buy, okay, might absorb faster and might absorb slower as well, okay? So I'm just briefly going to show you how we combine. I'm not going to do the whole process, okay? So once you mix already, okay, milk, okay, followed by our grapeseed oil, okay? You can also use melted butter in this, so it brings up a better flavor in the pancake as well. So today I choose to use our grapeseed oil, okay? Can you still with me, everybody?
Yes, very clear.
Okay, so just combine this, okay? I'm going to skip this, okay? Just make sure you combine everything, all right, until there's no lumps, all right? So I'm going to just put this aside. Okay, so what I did is with the batter, all right, I've actually pre-cooked, okay? Pre-cooked, come back to the batter just now, okay? Because today I'm going to make shakeable lollipop pancakes, right? So when you have mixed the batter, all right, what you do is separate it to half, 2 portions, all right? One is original, one is you add a scoop of shakeable, all right? So you have 2 flavor, 2 in 1, okay? So what I did was I actually pre-cooked, okay, these 2. Basically, it's just how you cook normal pancake, but actually instead of just one small piece, cook into 2 layers. One is shakeable, one is the normal, the original flavor. Okay, so what I do is today, right, I'm going to assemble this lollipop pancake, right? So firstly, I will spread some chocolate spread. You can use anything you want. It can be jam, it can be peanut butter or chocolate spread, anything that you like, all right? Even honey, okay? So it's very simple. Hope you can see. Just very simple, spread around. Okay, I say this is very, very easy. And you can make this any time of the day, be it, whether it's breakfast, snacks, or even supper, you know. So instead of eating, you know, all the oily chow mein, you know, nowadays, so do make this packet because it's so easy and, you know, so fast and healthy, most importantly. So once you apply the spread already, okay, any spread that you like, okay, put the next layer in. It can be either one, all right, chocolate or original, whichever you want, all right. I'm going to put up the pot, easier for you to see, yeah. Okay. So once you have assembled already, what you do is, okay, just roll it up. Can you see?
Yes, yes, we can.
Roll it down. Okay. And then wrap this, okay, in a cling foil, put aside, okay, and let it stay in shape. All right, so basically it's like that, all right. So this will take time to stay in shape. So I've actually prepared quite a few in advance this morning.
How long do you have to wait for it to stay in shape?
I think maybe a half an hour.
Okay,
It depends
okay.
how thick. It depends how thick the pancake is.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's thinner, then it stays in it will get in shape faster. If it's thicker, then it will take longer time accordingly. Okay.
Okay.
So what I did is I actually had one cutout, this shape.
Oh, so cute.
So cute, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
after you stay in shape, all you need to do is just cut it out, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Cut out, and then what you do is insert a lollipop stick.
Mm.
Can you see? Can everyone see me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what you do is it will become like that. All right. So what you do is now is beautify our lollipop pancake. So what we have here today, I have a few varieties here. Okay. So like Joanne mentioned just now, right? Color Pound cereal is also one of my favorite and my children's favorite. All right. So besides eating as a cereal form, all right, we can also use it as a garnishing. All right. So what we do is, okay, what you can do is just gently coat it with some chocolate. Can everyone see?
Yes.
Okay. Chocolate, peanut butter, up to you. As long as it's able to stick the you know, whatever garnishing that you
we
want.
can use the avocado spread with the shakeable just now. The avocado
Yes.
spread. Yeah, we can do that ourselves also with the shakeable
Yes,
spread.
yes.
Okay.
So what I did was I have a few here, okay. Then I have some chocolate chips, all right. Our Color Pound, the cereals, which I have lightly crushed it, so it's easier to coat, okay. And I also have some silver shimmering chocolate balls, okay. So it depends what you want to put, okay. So I have made, two earlier, okay. I hope you can see, okay. One is with the the Color Pound cereal, and this is with the chocolate. So for this one, I'm going to garnish with the silver glittering balls. Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So I don't want to say you know, sometimes you know you need to be more creative in order to make it more fun, you know. So cereal can be cooked in so many forms. First, for me is I like to make this as a like party, you know, like going to party. You can always bring to your friend's party, or maybe just an afternoon tea with your friends, you know, for your kids, children, you know, or even our own children at home. You know, sometimes they're so bored. So sometimes doing this kind of a little bit of decoration and a change of way of cooking can actually, you know, make it more interesting, more fun to you know, to cook. So and also this one, what I like about this is it's easy to eat. You know, well, you know, as you know that we have so much to clean, right? So this is so easy, just one pocket and one lollipop pancake, you just eat and then just throw. It is so simple, right? Yeah, that's all my recipe. I hope you all will share out. Okay, maybe just put closer to your.
Yes, yes.
Just give me a minute, yeah. Okay. Can you see?
Yeah, I think everyone can see. Very nice. Everyone can
Yeah.
take a photo.
Yeah, so I like to play around with my food. So like I say, right, it's very, very easy, right? Yet very nutrition and very fun, you know, a fun recipe to play with. So I hope you guys will like it and do try my recipe. Yeah, that's all my sharing for today. Thank you, Joanne, for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chef. Chef Faye. Okay, thank you so much. I think everyone is very excited already, and everyone will during this holiday break, right, will want to try and make that lollipop and the smoothies that Joey share and May share. Okay, that is what we are talking about. Nutritional food can really be fun when you're creative and when you have options. Okay, so in Melaleuca we have so many options for you to be creative and have fun with and play with, right? When it comes to delivering nutrition to our little kids. Okay, and that is the sharing from me and from our customer for the kids nutrition. I hope everyone have gotten some tips and gotten some knowledge, right? But don't go away first, because we have 2 more sharings that is very exciting as well. Okay, and I with that, right, I thank you for your time, and I pass the mic back to Adeline.
Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for such an exciting and also insightful presentation. I'm sure everybody learned something. For those of you who don't really cook like me, okay, we can start making popsicles. We can start making lollipop pancakes, which is really, really awesome. Okay, so next, I would like to invite our next speaker, okay, our next person to share, okay. She is from the corporate world, and she decided to partner with Melaleuca about 3 months ago and advanced to director too. Okay, I will let her share her financial wellness journey in Melaleuca. That's all. Welcome, Maggie. Maggie, are you there, Maggie?
Hello, hi everyone.
Hi Maggie. Oh, you look so beautiful today.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can.
Okay, without further ado, let me start off. First of all, my name is Maggie, and I feel very grateful today being invited for this sharing session. Now, how I come to know about Melaleuca is basically, I think it's way before the 2 months back. I actually met up with 2 of my ex-colleagues. Both of them is also from the printing industry. So we actually met up for lunch. So they actually took the opportunity to share with me what is the overview of Melaleuca and what is the business potential, as well as the benefits as a preferred customer. So being an open-minded person, you know, I'm always receptive to accept new things. So I decided to join the Melaleuca family. That's how I started the journey. And why I actually take up this opportunity, very simple, is because when I was in the corporate world, I actually start work very early. I used to reach the office about 7:30, and I end my work around 8 something, sometimes 9 o'clock. So when I reach home, my son has already gone into the sleep. So I don't have much time for my kids. So the only time that I have with him is during the morning session when I fetch him to school. That only that 10 minutes bonding time. So that's all. Even though the 10 minutes, so sometimes I feel, you know, very blessing to understand my son better. And that's one of the reason. Second reason is also during last year when my son attended the children church, the teacher always asked them to write a letter to the parents. So I remember one of the content that he wrote that, I hope my mommy come back early. So that actually made me, you know, decided I should actually change for better. So I should actually spend more times with the family. So to me, I think time freedom is very important. That's how I actually take up the business. So that's number one. Number two, people like me, close to half a decade. So we have to think about the future. We have to think about our retirement plan. So even though, currently we may have some investment somewhere, or we may have our EPF money, but that's not enough because of the inflation. Though you have like, 1 million in the bank or maybe in your EPF account. But after the 10 years later, it may just become a 500,000. So we have to plan for the future. That's how I actually joined the Melaleuca family. Yeah. And that's how I started. Now, when I actually gotten my first paycheck, when I joined, I remember I joined Melaleuca is way in the 24th of February. So I received my first paycheck 2 weeks after that. So that was a time where actually the MCO started. Though the amount is not very huge, it's just a few couple of 100 ringgit for a start. Of course, it's way compared to my fixed salary when I was in a corporate. But it's truly a blessing. Why I say so is because I think that the few hundred ringgit, it does help, especially during the MCO. I remember that time, the initial stage of the MCO, everyone is actually doing the panic buying, including myself. We will rush to buy the rice, the instant noodles, and the luncheon meat, and so on. But that few hundred, couple of 100 ringgit, it does help for us to replenish our provision and the grocery needs. So I believe it's a blessing. So if I don't take a decision at that point of time where I join, I don't even have that money. So as a part-time, and I think year to date, just like about 3 months, I think I earn about 3,000 plus. As a part-time, I believe it's a very good money, and it's also a good source for the second tier of income. So I believe that all of you can do the same as well. What I want to achieve in the Melaleuca, basically, of course, I have to learn from all the seniors who are long enough in this industry. So you learn from their best to cover your shortcoming. Yeah. Last but not least, I would like to end my session is, I used to be a perfectionist. I like to, prepare and plan well before I do everything. But this time round, I know, I told myself, no, you just have to make a decision at the right time. So how I should end this, I would say that you don't need to wait until you are good in order to start. But in order to be good, you need to start. So that's all for my session today. Bye.
Thank you, Maggie. It was a really good sharing. But don't worry, even though you said that you are half a decade old, right? You still look very, very good. Okay, you still look very, very good. Okay, it's true, whatever she said, that you don't have to learn everything to start. Okay, you have to start somewhere to learn. Okay, and lastly, I would like to introduce our last customer to share her story in Melaleuca. She's also a mom. She was a nutritionist before she had a child, and now she lives in Setiawan as a stay-at-home mom. Okay, so let's welcome Director 3, Tasha. Tasha, are you there?
Yes. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, can hear you. So pretty.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tasha. So I started to shop at Melaleuca last year, and now I am a Gold VIP member. I was a dietitian before I gave birth to my son 3 years ago. Then I resigned, moved to my husband's hometown, Setiawan. I became a full-time mommy since then, take care of my son. My son had eczema problem when he was 1 year old. We tried a lot of different brands, lotion and cream, even organic product on him, but no improvement seen. So I know Melaleuca through my friend, and then we tried Renew lotion and tea tree oil on him. After 2 weeks, he recovered and no more dryness and itchiness on his skin. The result was amazing, and I found their products are made of natural and non-toxic ingredients. So these are so suitable for people like me who has chemical allergy. Okay, my friend introduced Joanne to me, and she told me that I can build sustainable income here. It sounds interesting to me. When I considered to start this business, I was not confident because I do not have any experience, I do not have good network, and I don't have any friends in Siawan. So being a full-time mommy is so happy that I can spend more time with my son, but I think my life is not productive enough. I don't really like to be a housewife, stay at home with my husband back from work, and our topic is only talk about my son. So other than that, I feel not secure because I do not have any income and I can't spend like what I did before. So I decided to step out from my comfort zone and try something new because I know if I don't make a change now, my life will be same after 5 years or 10 years. So I follow CARE150 support system and guidance from Joanne. In 2 weeks time, I managed to invite 10 friends to be my customer and I get my first paycheck with 2,500 ringgit. I feel grateful to my friends and family who support me on my Melaleuca journey. I choose Melaleuca because this is not an MLM or direct company. In my previous job experience, MLM company will mark up the product price and they will pay the profit sharing to the distributor. So I'm glad that Melaleuca provide good product quality with reasonable price. I think I'm so lucky and glad that I make this decision in 1 year ago because I was not affected by MCO, okay? And I able to get 4 figures income during this time. This monthly income means a lot to a full-time mommy who stay at home. So in April,
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Joanne, I see you cry that I cannot control myself. Okay, so in April, I also help my friend. I also help my friend to start her part-time business in Melaleuca, as her job also affected by this COVID pandemic. I'm so proud of her as she got her first paycheck with 3,000 ringgit. Congratulations to my partner Pei Zi for her double advancement. Okay. So sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Take your time.
I believe nothing is impossible. Success doesn't just happen, and it starts for those who willing to take action. Melaleuca is a business that everyone can do. So I hope that I can help more stay-at-home and working mommies to start the business here to get the time and the financial freedom. So thanks for having me in this lovely Sunday. That's all for my sharing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You did so well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are so proud of you.
Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you, Tasha. It was a very emotional sharing. Okay. However, I feel I think everyone here can feel you, and can feel your passion in Melaleuca and your passion on helping people as well. Okay. At times like this, there are a lot of people out there who actually needed help. Okay, a few hundred to a few thousand every month, okay, means a lot to a lot of people, especially like you mentioned, you know, stay-at-home mom, people who lost a job and all. Okay, we are here to help, you know, and we want to extend our help to more people. It was a very teary sharing. I think Joanne also. Okay, I was holding myself. Okay, trying my best to hold myself. Okay, but it was really indeed a very emotional but touching sharing. Thank you very much, Tasha. Thank you for your sharing. I hope everybody actually see how we can actually help more people around here. Okay. does our speakers, I mean, as in all our invited speakers have finished, but let me just end my session today with a little bit more information, okay? Firstly, again, I would like to thank everyone for your time. Thank you for taking your lovely Sunday afternoon off and join us. I hope each and every one of you learned something new today, okay? There will not be a Wellness Sunday next week. We'll try, probably the week after, we will inform each and every one of you. Keep us, we will keep you posted. Okay, however, okay, we have a 8 p.m. Tonight, 8 p.m. we have another session, which is Wellness Sunday in Mandarin. Okay, the topic for today is beauty. So come and join us, learn more, learn about beauty, and learn about all the lovely and the wonderful products in Melaleuca. Okay, do you have any more things to add on, Joanne?
No, I just want to say that that we are so blessed to be able to be on this platform, delivering real wellness to everyone. Wellness in terms of physical wellness, in terms of environment wellness, in terms of personal wellness. And you can see from Tasha sharings, from Maggie sharing, and from even Joey and May, and also Abigail sharing, right, that this is truly a one-of-a-kind company that that delivers everything, and make every and really truly enhance people's life. And I just want to end with inviting every one of you, right, to join us in a mission, right, to really spread the words around, and invite more people, right, to come into this amazing shopping club and amazing wellness company, so that their life will be enhanced as your life. Okay, so with that, thank you everyone for having us. And Adeline, you can end the sessions.
Okay, just lastly, thank you all the speakers today. Thank you for taking time and share with us your story, your amazing recipes, and all. Okay, as you all can see, Melaleuca is a whole family kind of thing. Everybody can join in and do and share their part as well. Okay, so have a great Sunday, everyone, and thank you again. All right.
Thank you. Bye bye. Selamat Hari Raya. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Thank you so much.
You have to end the session that you host.
Yeah.